We got a matchup between two top 25 teams in Birmingham, Alabama tonight, with the number 8 ranked Alabama Crimson Tide taking on the number 25 ranked Illinois Fighting Illini. This will not be a home game for Alabama. It's a neutral site game in Birmingham. Alabama led the nation in scoring last year, averaging over 90 points per game. You think this game's going to be a shootout? Well, we're going to talk about it. Before we do, I got to tell you about a promotion we have available right now at WagerTalk.com. For a limited time, you can get all my college and or pro basketball plays, 30 days, all access, save $50 using the promo code HOOPS30. And why would you be interested in that? Well, we're coming off another sweep last night, cashed in a 5% NBA total, and we also moved to 6-1 on the season with college hoops with a win on Marquette. Now 14-1 with our last 15 college basketball plays, dating back to last year's Sweet 16, and number 1 with basketball at WagerTalk.com in the calendar year of 2024. As always, though, there's no purchase necessary. You're more than welcome to tune in just for the free picks. The only thing I ask from you is that you take the time to smash that like button, and that will allow me to keep putting out these videos. Now let's get into it. Alabama, an 8-point favorite. The total sits at 167.5, and this game opened with Alabama as a 4.5-point favorite. At that number, I really would have liked Alabama, and the total opened at 163.5. Even that number is a little on the high side for me. Now it's 167.5. I am projecting an Alabama win in a high-scoring game, but those numbers on the wrong side of some line movement. I don't see a ton of value on either of those bets at the moment. We got Alabama coming off an 87-78 loss at Purdue. High total in that game of 165. It landed right on the number. That gives us an indication of why we wouldn't want to bet into this inflated total here. Illinois is coming off a 66-54 win over the Oakland Grizzlies. These two teams have a bit of a different look to them. Coach Nate Oates for the Alabama Crimson Tide has said this might be his best roster since he arrived at Tuscaloosa. They're returning senior starter Mark Sears, who led the team in scoring last year, averaging 21.5 points. They've got 3 senior starters back, and in comparison, you got Illinois with a completely revamped starting 5 that includes a pair of freshmen and 3 transfers. And their leading scorer is a freshman, and their point guard is a freshman. And I don't like betting on freshmen in big games early in the season. You know, halfway through the season, halfway through conference play, I think it's a much better spot. These guys have time to get used to the college game. Not too keen on betting freshmen, and I expressed that in the big game between Duke and Kentucky earlier this season. And sure enough, Kentucky prevailed against Duke's freshmen. Like I said, I'm leaning Alabama. I'm leaning the over, but the line movement has kind of scared me off. But what I see an opportunity to go that direction with a team total. We're going to take Illinois' team total under 79.5. Let's look for Alabama to win this game. They're going to score in the 80s and hold Illinois to a score right around 75, 77. That's what I'm looking at. If you like this video, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and if you got anything to say to me, even if it's nasty, you hit me up in the comments below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can.